Supermodels are the top of the top.
If you want to make it in modeling, you definitely need to be in New York City.
This is the hub of the model world.
That's where the big clients are. That's where the big photographers are based.
Doing the Victoria's Secret show or Sports Illustrated would propel you to the next level.
Supermodel lifestyle is definitely crazy.
Free clothes, free hotel stays.
Vogue parties, the Oscar parties, Grammy parties. There were flashes everywhere.
Fashion Week is about to begin in New York, and everybody from models to designers to stylists to hair, makeup, actors, singers will come out, and you want to do every single show.
Your hair gets destroyed, your skin turns to you're exhausted, you have like 8 castings in a day, like minimum.
There's show after show after show. You have to look good all the time. You have to be super strong in this industry because it can tear you down.
Having a good group of girls that have your back when you need them is amazing.
I got my game face on, I got my game body on, and I'm ready to kill it.
I love your outfit.
How are you?
Is this Alexis?
No.
Who is it?
Sim Kai.
Oh, I'm obsessed. Did you just go to the show?
Yeah.
You did? Did you walk it?
Well, I just watched. He was like one of the first shows I ever went to. It was like a model, yeah.
Perfect, Evan. That's gorgeous.
Modeling for me started when I was technically 14, living in St. Louis, Missouri, super awkward and tall. I just kind of was approached by a photographer and was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this out because I don't know what else to do with my height. From there, I just signed with a local agency in St. Louis, and then I signed in Chicago, and then I signed in LA, and then when I was 16, I signed with IMG in New York, and then that's kind of when it got a little bit more serious. I have come a long way since I started modeling. I've walked in fashion weeks in London, New York, Paris, Milan, for Prada and Chanel and Dior. Guys, show problems. Ouch! And I've been on covers of magazines and in magazines. But there are so many things in the fashion industry and modeling that I still want to accomplish. Maybe acting or being on like a TV show or hosting an event or doing a collaboration with somebody and making my own line. What do you guys think of my creation? It's not perfect, but it's not bad, eh? Maybe one day.
How are you? I did the show.
How was it?
It was good. I was so nervous. I was thinking about you the whole time before, though, because I was like, Dad doesn't even get nervous for these things anymore, so I just have to, like, channel you.
I am a model, actress, designer, restaurant owner.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Lobster roll.
Social influencer, all the things. I grew up in Rhode Island. I always kind of wanted to break out into the entertainment industry, and then that's why I decided on a whim to do Miss Rhode Island. And a year and a half later, I won Miss Universe, which definitely opened my eyes to a whole new lifestyle. Walking in a show was something that I haven't done a ton of in my career, and it would be a dream come true. One of my goals forever has been Sports Illustrated, which I have yet to get. Ultimately, I want to be like Cindy Crawford, Heidi Klum, Tyra Banks. These women are so much more than just a beautiful face.
You're trying to get into modeling, and I'm trying to get into what you're doing.
Yeah, if we could just, like, mash, we would be a phenomenon.
She gets hired more for being Olivia, whereas a lot of the times I get hired to be that chameleon that can, like, change into different people. It's like 2 different experiences for models versus people who get to go to, like, the fun events, because it seems more fun to me, your part.
Your part seems more fun, though. You're making money.
Not even. Sometimes we don't even get paid for shows. Sometimes it's, like, trade, and the designer will give us clothes instead of paying us.
What kind of clothes are we talking about?
Well, sometimes it's good, and sometimes you're like, I'd rather have money.
I get it. No, I'm sure. But what kind of clothes? I want to know.
It's good to step outside of the box, shake it up a little bit.
I love it. Let's shake it up a little bit.
I'm floating like a dream through the city lights.
So excited to see you model for me.
Yes.
You're gonna love this showroom. She already pulled a bunch of stuff for you?
Yes, she has.
I'm from Australia, from a town called Werribee. I was very independent at a young age and very career-driven.
Somebody call the cops, I'm dangerous.
I moved to New York when I was 17 years old, and in the first week, I booked a hair campaign, and Victoria's Secret was interested in me. It just blossomed. It was a lot in the first week. I was very, very lucky.
We can set it off, yeah, we can set it off.
My agents and clients would tell me that I was too sexy to do any type of high fashion.
Ever since I was a young and only thing I know.
I love people telling me that I can't do something because it makes me work even harder to get there.
From a hustle to the hustle all day.
I love that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, this is nice.
It feels surreal, like working with top designers like Chanel, Tom Ford, Stella McCartney, Jason Wu, Oscar de la Renta. I'm very, very blessed.
Hi. How are you?
We're super busy. It's Fashion Week, and so there's no time for anything, really. So that's why you're here.
So we have some things pulled. It's
Okay.
for the Icon event tonight, Harper's Bazaar.
Usually a stylist has an idea of your personal style and your body type and what will work great, because I want to make sure that I feel comfortable and on trend when I attend an event or red carpet.
Oh my God, that's so...
You like?
I love that.
But let me just see what we're gonna do for a bag. Hold on.
We put everything together. That means the dress, that means the bag, the shoes, and the jewelry.
It's a total different look.
Yeah.
Stylists could range from $1,000 to $2,000 an event. So I pick and choose my battles for like really important events.
Oh my goodness. This is like a wow.
I don't know. You have to give me some shape with this. What are you gonna do with it?
You take photos during a fitting because when you go to an event or you go to the red carpet, you will be photographed. So you want to see what the look looks like when it's being photographed. There's been many times where I look at an item and I'm like, I don't think this is gonna look good on me. But I try it on and it's a whole different look.
Everything you put on, like nothing looks bad, so I'm just gonna have this reaction every time you come out, but that is cute.
I think it's fun to really like play up your role and try different new hairstyles, try different looks.
For some reason, I'm like, I want to do blonde.
And you haven't done blonde on a red carpet yet?
No.
You would kill them if you had blonde hair with this.
We popping out, no stopping out.
We're late for a very important day. Why does Fashion Week have to be so unfabulous? I'm literally in heels. They're about to close the doors. Marc Jacobs, wait for me! Marc Jacobs, wait for me!
It is not the most relaxing week of the year. It gets really, really hectic because we are constantly running around from casting to fitting to event to party to change, so it's exhausting.
Fashion Week Day 2. My voice is already gone.
A typical day for Fashion Week for me is really up in the air, so I have to be prepared for anything and everything. So I'm gonna bring you through my bag here, and I'm gonna show you the must-haves for Fashion Week. First things first, my phone. My life is my phone. Next up, sunglasses, if I don't wanna be seen. Gum, I like minty gum. More glasses. Perfume, I can just spritz to like freshen up myself if I'm feeling like, ugh. Food, power bars. I do have a red lipstick in here because the red lip kind of dresses you up without trying too hard. And last but not least, a pen. Just good to have a pen. You don't want to be the person without a pen. Now if I can just see if it all fits back in here. Coming up on Model Squad.
The thought of me like walking in front of people makes me want to like cry a little bit.
When's the last time you've walked?
15 in Milan. I definitely have to work on my walk and my confidence if I want to survive in this industry.
That's the face.
You like that?
Fashion Week night, everybody's dressed to impress.
Oh!
Even though it is a party, you can't really just get drunk and let loose because you're working.
Wake up.
I know, I'm just so tired from all these parties. I mean, you know me, I'm in bed by like 10 o'clock latest.
Excellent. Beautiful, beautiful.
I started modeling because my mom said I needed a job and submitted like 3 pictures into like our local county newspaper in Windermere, Florida, and I won. I grew up as a tomboy. I only started getting girly like since I started modeling. The modeling jobs that I mostly do are catalog or e-commerce.
Pretty much any catalog that you get at home right now, I'm probably in. I'm like that sneaky model where you're like, I feel like I've seen her, but I don't know where, and I'm just like, go home, open your catalog, I'm sure I'm in there.
I mean, I have the all-American look. I don't really do anything that's like super high fashion because those girls, they have a different look.
But I want to start like venturing into high fashion because then I'd be more of a well-rounded model. IMG wants me to start doing like runway and stuff, and obviously I don't like to do runway.
My boyfriend, Heath, and I have been together for 4 years. He's my best friend. Like, he's so much fun to hang out with. Dating a model is good because he'll understand what I'm going through. Plus, let's be honest, obviously my boyfriend's really hot.
When's the last time you walked?
15 in Milan. Like, it's been a long time since I did it. And when I did it, I had no problem doing it. Like, I was like, yeah, but now, like, the thought of me, like, walking in front of people, like, makes me want to, like, cry a little bit.
No people here, right here. So just practice. Do it.
You want me to practice right here?
Yeah.
I know that the catalog jobs and the e-commerce jobs pay, and that's good for your career, but I also know that you do need to do the runway, and it is time. I am gonna start taking it more seriously.
Just the key is pretend there's something straight ahead the whole time. Pretend it's just me, you want me right there, you're just looking at me right there. It's like you're mad at me, but you can't resist me still. Like that look, straight ahead. It's all about the face.
All right, I'll give it my best.
Face.
I definitely have to work on my walk and my confidence if I want to survive this week and evolve in this industry.
Face. More face. That's the face.
Like that?
At work, I'm always wearing like nice designer clothes, but I like cats, so this is my at-home like leisurely outfit. During Fashion Week, my skin is going to have tons of makeup on it. It just clogs up your pores, and it's good to use this mask because it really just like gets all the debris out of your skin, and it really just opens it up and makes it really nice and bright and clean. I have half a cup of water, and I'm going to use 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. It contains acids that help remove dead skin. So we'll just set that aside. And in our big bowl, we will put 2 teaspoons of baking soda, the vinegar water mixture. It's like Bill Nye the Science Guy. Squeeze a whole lemon in there. During Fashion Week, you have so many early call times, so many parties, you stay up out late, and you have dark circles on your eyes. So the lemon really helps brighten everything up, and it smells good, so it kind of wakes you up too. And then I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of honey, a natural antibacterial, so it helps with any acne flare-ups. So then the last thing is 2 teaspoons of turmeric. It has anti-inflammatory qualities that help with psoriasis. Stir it on up, and it should come out as like a nice little pasty consistency. And then I like to use a little like mask brush, so then you just plop it on your face. I don't look too cute, but I promise you're gonna look like a dime piece after this. Keep this on for 20 minutes or so, rinse it off, and you're gonna look brand spanking new. Bye.
I'm blinded by the lights. I'm blinded by the lights. Yes, yes. I'm blinded by the lights.
Fashion Week nights usually starts off going to an event, And then that event or party or show will usually have an after party. And everybody's dressed to impress.
Oh, it's cute.
Usually you have like a VIP table so that you don't have to get like bumped around because it can get really, really busy. They'll have little bites to eat and they have kind of like an unlimited drink situation, which is nice.
How about we start off with some bubbly ladies? Oh!
Even though it is a party, it's like a work party where you have to go, you have to look good, you have to be professional. You can't really just get drunk and let loose because you're working.
Does this jacket make my shoulders look really big?
One of the things that I love about what I do is that the lines are blurred and there are no rules. I'm a model, but I'm also an actress, but I'm also a designer. And I have a following on social media, which has led me the title of social media influencer. And I go to events for certain brands as an influencer. It's a very strange thing, but yes, there are events that I have to go to for work. A lot of my job is networking. I have to meet the right people in order to be able to pursue my goals and dreams.
850 people RSVP for this. That's insane. Hold on.
Going out during Fashion Week is really important for every model. It's networking at the end of the day. There's everyone that you can think of in the modeling industry.
And you like some? A little bit?
I'm sure okay.
Okay, great.
Thank you, though. It's my favorite.
There are a lot of sacrifices to make during Fashion Week, especially when you're going out.
I like that you're behaving. I am well behaving. I need to look good for tomorrow.
No to the carbs, no to the alcohol, just good water and celery.
Coming up on Model Squad.
Hello, hi.
A casting, they just pretty much like look at you up and down.
Take off the shoes, see how she walks.
Okay.
Don't jump, I already see a little jump.
It's like you're a show dog.
Jumping is from the 70s.
It's very awkward.
Hello, hi. I'm Caroline. Hi. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
A casting is pretty much like an audition. You get an address, you get a time, you get a client name. It's very vague, to be honest.
Take off the shoes, see how she walks, and so on.
You're dressed in form-fitting clothes with hardly any makeup or your hair done.
Stronger?
Stronger? Because the client wants to see what you actually look like in person.
Okay, we can try on something.
They just pretty much like look at you up and down.
Can you please walk again?
It's like you're a show dog.
Can you just walk a bit stronger?
Okay.
Stronger more than fast.
It's very awkward.
Did you already did catwalk?
I haven't done it since I was about 15, so it's been a minute, that's for sure, but it's like riding a bike.
You do have to have knowledge about your body.
Don't jump, I already see a little jump.
You have to know your body really well and what looks good.
Jumping is from the 70s.
For this industry, like, you really do have to have thick skin because constantly someone's always giving their opinion.
So you have to
Own it. Own it.
challenge yourself.
Someone always has something to say.
Better like so.
And then you sometimes get booked and sometimes you don't. Sometimes it was all for nothing.
Now we're gonna write to your agency and we're gonna see you on Sunday morning.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, welcome.
Well, thank you guys so
Okay,
much.
I'll see you.
I'm Pink.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Good,
How are
good.
you? Can you sign in, please?
Most definitely. My name is Ping. I'm from New York, and my occupation is being a ray of light. No, I'm playing. I was discovered in high school. Coming home from basketball practice, I was about 5'11" at that time, and my peers were 5'5", 5'6", so. I come from a traditional Chinese background. I wasn't allowed to date, wasn't allowed to wear makeup. I wasn't allowed to wear any sort of shorts or skirts up until my 20s. So when I was younger, I did more back to school, youth, pictures I can bring home to my parents. And now I shoot a lot more sexy things. I've been modeling for 10 years now. So I've done everything from runway, print, or commercial. I lost count of how many fashion weeks I've done. I got the advantage being a veteran model. Got the experience, I've got the maturity. I don't know, I just got it. I got it.
Yeah, I like her walk.
Me too. Really strong walk.
Really strong walk. Big
Cool.
steps.
Thank you.
Cool. Do you have time to try something on?
Most definitely. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I walk to the beat of my own drum. I feel like there's so many beautiful people in this industry, not enough interesting ones.
Let's go. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Perfect.
That was
Looks
really,
good.
really
Fierce.
cool. Thank you so much.
I'll take a
How
picture.
do you feel? Do you feel comfortable? Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, we can see that.
Every year it's so interesting because my birthday is always at Fashion Week. So I guess it always reminds me that I'm another year older. I embrace it. I love my birthdays. But I think it's a negative in the industry. But I'm determined to keep this going. Locomotion.
Thank you so much. We really like the look on you. Thank you. I love the look. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.
Good luck casting. Bye.
Hi guys, I'm Daniela Braga, and today I'm getting ready for Fashion Week, so I'm gonna give you some tips about it. So I travel a lot, like 15 times a month. Every time when I go on a plane and get off, I always wear like this. This is men's. It's loose and it's comfortable for a plane. And the trick is, I just got off the plane, I'm really late, and I have to go straight to the event. So I just take this off, and I just put the jacket on, and I'm ready to go, right? So that's a very good look to go to a casting. It's very simple. It's not gonna get the client distracted. It's just black and white. They can see my body, they can see my legs. So the last one is my key basics. The jacket I was wearing on the plane, and if I take off the hat and the sneakers and I put some high heels, that's it, you're ready for the night. Bye.
Coming up on Model Squad.
That's it, you got it, come on, 3 more reps.
Model workouts are really, really intense, especially leading up to the lingerie shoot or show, where you really can see your body. It's kind of like being a professional athlete, the way we train.
3, 2, 1, hit it.
Shake the stress away, 'cause we about to put on a show.
Did you guys have a fun time last night, Karim?
Oh my god, we got home at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.?
We went to Lark, we went to the house party, back to Korea.
To Lenny Kravitz's house party?
No, we didn't make it in time. I was born and raised in Austria in a very, very small town. I've always looked up to models, but I never thought I could be one of them because I was always bullied in school for being too tall and too skinny. I was discovered when I was 15 years old on a shopping trip with my mom. I started out with commercial modeling, and then by the age of 18, I moved to New York City. I couldn't even believe it. It just felt like it's gonna change my life, and it did. I've been a Victoria's Secret girl for 4 years now. I've done their advertising, I've done their swim, I've done a commercial. I was on Times Square in the windows, massive, on Valentine's Day, but really, like, none of it really matters because the show is a very different thing and I've never gotten it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm just trying to make that work so that I can have the whole package. I always loved fashion, so Fashion Week itself is, for me, the most fun because you can wear the craziest outfits, and I think it's something so spectacular and different. People see me walking Fashion Week and they see all this like glamorous cars, glamorous hotels, but what they don't know is it's the most hectic, craziest chaos.
She's straight off the plane, amazing.
There's always somewhere you need to be. There's a fitting for an event, or there's a fitting for a show, or running from one show to the other show, and like getting a show, not getting a show. There's so many things going on, you don't have 1 second off.
Oh my God.
One of our favorite things to do during Fashion Week is infrared sauna. So come on in. Ooh, it's nice. It feels like a hug. Instantaneously, it just feels so like.
If I were to describe Fashion Week in one word, it would be adrenaline.
I'll add a word to that, chaotic, and another word, a hot mess. Well, that's 2 words. And by the end of it, if you don't take great care of yourself, you do get pretty worn down.
If you have sore muscles from working out or walking the runway, it's good to just kind of like sit in here, and it helps repair and heal your muscles.
And also sweat out these toxins.
Yes, from all the events.
Right, all the alcohol.
The infrared saunas, they basically heat you from the inside out. I'm like already sweating just sitting here for a few minutes, which is amazing. You burn about 600 calories in a session.
You always have to just look your best, but also we want to feel like we feel our best at the same time. So this is great. It's sweaty hug.
So as a model, part of our job is to take care of our bodies, because our bodies, our face, everything about us is our careers.
How are you? How you doing?
Good, good to see you.
You too. You ready to roll?
And during Fashion Week, it's even more difficult because you're even more busy and tired and stressed on top of everything.
I just want to be lean, but really strong, and like, obviously nice abs, tight ass.
Cool, deal.
Some models are very disciplined, and you will find them in the gym every single day for multiple hours, and then other models have great metabolisms and just kind of work out once a month or something, or not even.
What's popped you up? We're gonna get right into those band walks.
I find myself kind of in the middle, working out 2 to 5 times a week. If I have something really big coming up, I work out a lot more. Sometimes I'll even do 2 days.
Abs tight, pull the shoulders back slightly. Give me a nice straight leg, a little tension in the abs. That's it, you got it, come on, 3 more reps. Big push, abs tight, come on.
Model workouts are really, really intense, especially leading up to the lingerie shoot or show, where you really can see your body. It's kind of like being a professional athlete, the way we train.
And hit it. Good, back fast, 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 fast. That's it, come on, keep pulling all the way down the cone. We got it, got it, you got it. 3, 2, 1, hit it.
You have to make sure you're fit, looking good, eating healthy throughout the day, every single day of your life. And that's like kind of how you keep your career going.
Good.
Coming up on Model Squad.
Going out during Fashion Week, you don't want to be boring. You want to have fun with like, what you're wearing and take chances.
Good morning from New York. This view is unreal. Hey, girls!
So this is what we're gonna do on Saturday, Olivia. We shoot at 1:30, then head to the airport. We fly to Canada.
In this industry, everybody has a lot of people behind them, helping them get to where they have to go.
You have to be on site at 8:30. So we have like a few minutes at the hotel to freshen up. You go direct to the event, and then we spend the night.
I'm actually really excited to go to Toronto.
You're only gonna be there for 6 hours.
No. Without my team, I would not be sitting right here, right now on this chair. You see one person on a red carpet, and you wonder how they got there. It's not just them. There's teams of almost a dozen people behind them, helping them with logistics, hair, makeup. This is my hair before, is the after.
What do you guys think?
What to say, what not to say, what time you get there, what time you leave, where you're supposed to go.
I'm the annoying police. She'll be right back. Okay, we're coming your way right now.
There's a lot of hands that make it all come together.
So tired, long day. There's just a little princess sleep.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I know Fashion Week is insane. If it feels like overwhelming or too much, then we need to pull some things out.
Okay, what's on Monday? Can I sleep on Monday or no?
Hey girl, are you living your best life this evening?
Going out during Fashion Week is really important for every model. You want to look your best. There's always a red carpet, usually at the Fashion Week events. You don't want to be boring, you want to have fun with what you're wearing and take chances.
Yeah, when that email came over, Shanina wants a wig, blonde, I was like, oh, of course on today's challenge.
Today's challenge.
On today's challenge.
If you keep to the same trend and be this same look all the time, it doesn't become seen. You want to be noticed by Harper's Bazaar or Vogue, and you want to be known for your style. So it's fun to try something different all the time.
I'm gonna braid this so that I can actually adhere the wig to the braids.
Yeah.
And you can throw your hair around.
Imagine that, rocking tonight, and then I lost my wig.
So I think we're in a good place, and move it around so you see how you feel with it on.
You have to be super strong in this industry and always remain your unique self. Unless they ask you to be someone else, and yeah. But always be yourself.
Cute, you guys. The color is perfect for the skin tone, too. People are gonna be like, what?
It will look major.
Yeah.
I must say, I'm loving the blonde. Brunettes are fun too. I'm going to show you a few of my beauty tips and tricks for when it's Fashion Week. It's important to carry a brightening under eye. I like to use Becca. It's like a concealer, really, but it's a corrector. So, and the tiniest little bit, and I just plump it. That's what I call it, plump it. And it instantly gives a brightness, and also really great for pictures as well if you want to take those selfies. I do like the color of my natural lip color, so I try to find colors that maybe enhance it a little bit. So this is a Yves Saint Laurent. And look, it's really small. It's great for travel size as well. And I wear very little, I must say. And then it's really important just to naturally blend it and touch it so it gives a natural effect. I've received a lot of compliments about my brows, and here's a trick. I'm gonna measure it for you. The outside of my nose, from my start of my eye, has to hit right here, as you can see. And then we go from the end of my eye, your brow should finish right there. So don't overpluck. Less is more, so remember that.
Backstage hair and makeup is just tug of war. It's pushing and pulling from the makeup people and the hair people. Everybody's touching your face, they're grabbing at you.
It is intense.
I typically don't do runway shows. Most models have their own kind of walk. I think that's why Fashion Week scares me, because I don't have my walk yet. But I do know that if you fall, it's not really a good thing.
I'm proud of you. You did good. You did so good. I'm proud. It was like when you're little kids in school and you can't look at each other and make eye contact because you start laughing.
That's exactly how I felt.
'Cause I knew you were a little nervous.
So did I walk okay though, besides being super fast?
I think you could have gave a little more face. The face. The face is all I have.
Face, give me
the
face.
If you give them so much face, they're looking at your face. They're not even going to look at how you walk.
But I mean, they want a plain face. They don't want me walking like that because they want you to. They want to look at the clothes.
Fierce. It's a fierce look. Like I see the other girls on the runway. It's a fierce look.
Like I'm glad I did it because like I forgot like what that feeling was like going out there.
So you think you'll do more shows?
Yeah. Don't you know who I am? I'm Caroline Lowe, runway queen.
Coming up on Model Squad.
Oh hey! Hi.
Tensions run very high during Fashion Week. Everybody is exhausted.
Wait, should I get a drink?
So it's just really, really nice to get a drink with the girls.
I gotta work tomorrow. 8 a.m. bright and early.
Well, photographs are my life. Literally.
A good photograph will drive your career, and a bad one will halt it.
When I'm being photographed, I want to make sure that it's a beautiful picture and that I'm having fun. It's like acting.
When I'm posing for photographs, I'll be thinking about tons of different things.
What does my face look like? What does my hair look like? What do the clothes look like? My hands, my feet.
Half the time I'm thinking, is this see-through, honestly?
All I can think about is just suck it in and don't do my like eyebrow thing. This thing. I don't know why I just do it.
You learn over time how to look in photographs.
That comes from learning from the really bad ones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, there's always like pretty girls, but you have to be pretty and photogenic. So like to find that is like what makes like a true model.
Tips or tricks to taking a perfect photo?
Number one, lighting. Lighting is everything.
Natural lighting coming towards you just lights all the right places.
You need side light if you're taking like a picture of your body because the side light with the contrast like will increase like your ab definition.
Finding your good angle. Sometimes it's a left for somebody, sometimes a right. I like to go above. You actually become thinner.
It's modeling 101 to adjust your pose in accordance to your clothes. Sell the article, sell the mascara, the eyebrows, the hairspray, the socks. If you're not selling what you're modeling, you're failing at your job.
It is very important as a model to have some sort of presence during Fashion Week. Whether it's professional being taken by a photographer or it's, you know, your phone, so you're taking selfies or whatever for your Instagram.
Instagram photos are way more candid and they're much more personal. I feel like it's my own magazine and I'm the editor.
If I post pictures that are of a job, they really don't get that many likes. I think because people want to be more like intimate with you. So when you take a selfie, that usually gets more likes or more of a response.
I do get a lot more likes from just like on the couch, Netflix and chill.
So those pictures are important. You can't really have like a grass stain or a huge panty line or else you're gonna look not on point.
Tensions run very high during Fashion Week. Everybody is exhausted. So it's just really, really nice to get a drink with the girls and kind of catch up.
What are you drinking?
It's like ginger beer, lime. It's like very healthy tasting.
I want to try the Dirty Bastard just for the name.
There is a great bond with our girls. There's a sisterhood.
This is why I don't feel like tall amongst models. You know what I mean? When you're home, you're like, hi.
I know. You talk to your friends like this.
We've been through so much, and like at a young age as well, it's like a family because we're constantly around one another. We understand one another. We understand the trials and tribulations of this modeling industry.
Wait, should I get a drink?
And I'm gonna get one. I gotta work tomorrow.
8 a.m. bright and early.
8 a.m. is your call time?
What are you
Do like a white wine. That'll make it glow tomorrow morning.
Is that what
Is that what you tell yourself?
Yeah, red wine makes my skin look really good the next day.
We want the best for each other. We're there to support each other. We may fight or bicker or disagree, but at the end of the day, we will be there for one another, and that's really special.
Squeeze in, girl. Here we go. That's so cute. Woo!
This fall on Model Squad. Perfect.
What's up, London?
So tomorrow, what time I have to be up?
just moved out here from LA.
Can you do a bit more crossing?
Working in New York is not easy at all.
Got a book for me?
I haven't gotten anything.
Let's get a book, otherwise it can never happen.
No one has an overnight success story.
Olivia, can we smile? Can we love this moment?
Why is he being so mean?
Being a Sports Illustrated, it's the threshold. Are you stressed?
Yes. Like, I always think that I could be doing more, and it's like this awful trap.
He hotter than a solar flare, but the game's still colder than a polar bear.
There's a lot of rivalry between other girls. Did you see that Hannah got Marc Jacobs? She's like literally killing it. And then Dev's on the cover of Maxim right now.
You mugging and bugging, looking at me.
You have been over it.
You don't act like it, honey.
Models are usually the busiest when you're a new face.
Well, I've been modeling for 10 years.
That's veteran status.
Longest relationship I ever had.
How old are you?
How do I look?
You don't want to answer? Are you kidding?
It's a struggle every day.
I want to be a good girlfriend, and it's hard to do that when last second. I gotta go to this event, or I gotta go do this shoot. Balancing friendships, relationships, family, life with the modeling career is super difficult.
Time's ticking. I want some grandkids. I mean, time for y'all to get hitched.
Holy shit, so nice.
Does your dad know you're here?
Now is not the time to get married.
I may or may not have a little box in my pocket.
I straight up said to him, I don't want to lose you, but like, I'm not ready yet.
Everybody thinks that our lives is so easy and so glamorous, but it's not. We're going through a lot of things in life.
We're going to take care of it. It's a lot to take care of.
We just went through 2 Cat 5s in 3 weeks. I feel like if you can go through that, you can go through anything.
It's supposed to drop. If it holds, it means you need to do little small squats.
I was literally told like 6 months ago that I was too big for a client, and I just had a client tell me I was too skinny.
There's like all these people out there who think really miss something that is like about weight or whatever, but like for me, it's like, I don't know if I can talk about it.
It's really important to surround yourself with people that have your back when you need them.
How does it feel? It feels weird. Wow.
Having these other girls around and having a good bond and friendship is really amazing, and I cherish that.